She started trying to hit me hard. She was like, you do weak nigga jobs. Like, you a contractor, you got Ryobi tools. Like, most contractors use DeWalt and Milwaukee. You got this bullshit set. You bought the whole set. I got pissed the fuck off after that. I turned into Eddie Murphy. I ain't gonna hold y'all. You'll see life. We start talking about that goddamn watch. Like, look, you say whatever you want about me. Don't talk about Ryobi tools. It did in my heart. You know what I mean? One more wisecrack and I'll whoop your ass. Shit, she was sitting there. I started realizing, like, wait a minute, I can't sit here and let her do me like this. Because we are at, like, in the markets, people looking, people walking in the aisle like, damn, like, do they know each other? People couldn't believe what she was saying. I'm sitting there like, all right, look, tunnel twat, you ain't gonna keep talking about me like this. Fuck that. You know, the last time you sent me a motherfucking coochie pic, that shit looked like the motherfucking artwork off of Good Times. Like, but that's not even why we broke up. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. We didn't break up over that shit. That's not even how we got, you know, I'm gonna tell you how we broke up. She's a woman, like a mother of three. She got 3 kids, 2 girls and a boy. The boy, name is Kareem. He's the youngest. But the problem is, Kareem is following behind his sisters. So I would say he's identifiably challenged because that's how you're supposed to do stuff now. You know, there's certain words you can't say. Old heads know what I'm talking about when they say something broke. So she wanted me to step in, and she like, well, maybe you could show him some things that he can do and start learning to be more on, you know, a guy's side. So I said, all right, you know what, I'll try, let's see what I can do. I goes to the house, I goes to pick him up. I yell up the steps, Kareem! Hey, Kareem! Come on, we going to a football game. This kid comes down so energetic, he runs right past me, does a swan dive off the steps, and gets to the car. I never heard my doors open or close. This little motherfucker got on seatbelt and everything. So I'm like, all right, I ain't worried about it. I jumps in the car, we start driving. I'm looking through my rearview mirror. I'm like, you ready? You excited? You about to see a football game? Like, this is gonna be good for you. This is something you need to do. He says, stepdad. I said, what? He said, stepdad, don't call me Kareem. I said, well, what you want me to call you? He said, Cream. I said, I said, Cream. So, you know, I'm an 80s baby. I'm thinking about Wu-Tang. I said, like, cash rules everything around me. This little motherfucker busts out like, get the money, dollar bill, y'all. I'm like, shut up. No, we are not doing that. We will not be doing that shit. So we get to the football field, I look up, I'm like, all right. I run into my brother Jim, he's one of the defensive coordinators. I'm like, look, man, I got a kid that I'd like to, you know, show him, maybe you can help him out play some football. My brother looking at me like, well, what do you do? Like, you know, I'm like, look, man, I got you. I say, young boy. I said, look, man, show him what you do. He does a bow and arrow and shoots my brother. He said, pop. And he turned into a Chinese cheerleader and said, Wakai. So I'm done looking at him skipping across the